Hello everyone, my name is Prajakta Kamble. In this video, I am going to discuss about simulation as my presentation topic for operations management. So let's start the video. The contents of presentations are introduction, simulation techniques, steps of simulation process, simulation and queuing problem, advantages and disadvantages of simulation and example. Then let's start with introduction. What is simulation? A simulation model is a mathematical model that calculates the impact of uncertain input and decisions we make on outcomes that we care about, such as profit and loss, investment return, etc. A simulation model will include model input that are uncertain numbers or uncertain variables, intermediate calculations as required, model output that depend on the inputs. These are uncertain functions. Then, what is simulation? Simulation is imitation of some real thing or a process. The act of simulating something generally involves presentation of certain key characteristics or behavior of selected physical or abstract system. Simulation involves the use of models to represent real life situation. Then next is definition. Definition of simulation. Simulation is the process of designing a model of real system and conducting experiments with this model for the purpose of understanding the behavior for the operation of the system. Then next is simulation techniques. Simulation techniques can be used to assist management decision making where analytical methods are either not available or inappropriate. Typical business problems where simulation could be used to aid management decision making are inventory control, queuing problems, and production planning. Then, next is steps of simulation process. First is identify the problem. The simulation process is used to solve problems only when the assumptions required for analytical models are not satisfied. Second is identify the decision variables and decide the performance. The inventory control situation, the demand, lead time, and safety stock are identified as the decision variable and measures the performance. Next is construct a simulation model. For developing a simulation model, an intimate understanding of the relationships among the elements of the system being required. Next is testing and validating the model. Any simulation model must represent the system under the study. This requires comparing a model with actual system validation process. Next is designing of the experiment. It refers to controlling the conditions of the study, such as the variables to include on these situations where observations are taken but the conditions of the study are not controlled. Run the simulation model, the computer to get the result in the form of operating characteristic and evaluating the result. The simulation process is complete, then select the best course of action, otherwise make desired changes in model decisions variables. Next is simulation and queuing problems. A major application of simulation has been in analysis of waiting line or a queuing systems. Since the time spent by people and things waiting in line is valuable resources, the reduction of waiting time is an important aspect of operations management. Waiting time has also become more important because of the increased emphasis on a quality. Customers equate quality service with quick service, and providing quick service has become an important aspect of quality service. Then next is queuing problem. For queuing system, it is usually not possible to develop analytical formulas and simulation often the only means of analysis. Simulation can hence be used to investigate problems that are common in any situation involving customers, items or orders arriving at a given point and being processed in a specified order. For example, customer arrive in a bank and form a single queue which feed a number of service desks. The arrival rate of the customers will determine the number of service days to have open at any specific point in a time. Then next is components of queuing system. A queue system can be divided into four components. Arrivals, concerned with how items, peoples or cars arrives in the system. Queue or waiting line, concerned with what happens between the arrivals of item requiring service and the time when service is carried out. Service, concerned with the time taken to serve a customer. Outlet or departure, that is the exit from the system. The next is advantages of simulation. It is useful for sensitivity analysis of complex system. It is suitable to analyze large and complex real life problems that cannot be solved by the usual quantitative methods. It is remaining tool when all other techniques become intractable or fail. It can be used as a pre-service test to try out new policies and decision rules for operating a system. The next is disadvantages of simulation. Sometimes simulation models are expensive and take a long time to develop. Each application of simulation is ad hoc to a great extent. The simulation model does not produce answer by itself. It is the trial and error approach that produces different solutions in repeated runs. It does not generate optimal solutions to the problem. Then next is example of simulation. Example is Dr. Piyadas is a dentist who scheduled all his patients for 30 minutes appointment. Some of the patients take more or less than 30 minutes depending on the type of dental work to be done. The following summary shows the various categories work and their probabilities and the time actually to complete the work. So in this table the category, the time required and probability of category are given. For filling, 45 minutes are required and probability of category is 0.40. For crown, time required is 60 minutes and probability of category is 0.15. For cleaning, time required is 15 minutes and probability of category is 0.15. And likewise up to checkup, the time required is 15 minutes and probability is 0.20. So here simulate the dentist clinic for 4 hours and determine the average waiting time for the patient as well as the eagerliness of the doctor. Assume that the all patients show up the clinic at exactly their scheduled arrival time starting at 8 a.m. Use the following random numbers in handling the above problem, and the random numbers are 40, 82, 11, 34, 25, 66, 17 and 79. Then next is allotment of random numbers for category of work for given probabilities shown in below table. As in given problem, category and probability is given. So from probability we can calculate the cumulative probability. Means for filling the cumulative probability is 0.40 itself, and for crown the 0.15 is added in 40 so that the 0.55, and this is up to checkup, that is the cumulative probability 1. Then random numbers are calculated from cumulative probability starting from 0 0. For filling, cumulative probability is 0.40, so the random number is starting from 0 and second number is less than 40, that is 39. For crown, cumulative probability is 0.55, so that the random number is uh, previous number 40 and less than 55, that is the 44. For cleaning, the community probability is 70, so that the random number is previous number 55 and the second number is less than 70, that is the 69, and this is up to checkup, community probability 1 and random number 80 between 80 and 99. So the future in this table the future events are given. The in table patient number, scheduled arrival, random number, category and service time is given. For patient 1, scheduled arrival time is sharp 8 a.m. and random number is 40 and category is crown, because 40 is lies between 40 and 54. For patients second and category is crown, so for crown it takes 60 minutes, and for second patient schedule arrival is 8:30 and random number is 82, and 82 is lies in between 80 and 99, that is the checkup, and checkup takes 15 minutes. And likewise up to patient number 8, schedule arrival 11:30, random number 79, extraction category is extraction and service time is 45 minutes. Then in this table computation of arrivals, departures and waiting of patients is given. At 8 a.m. first patient arrives, and it takes 60 minutes because the category is crown, that's why it takes 60 minutes. Then in first column the waiting patient number is 0. Then at 8:30 second patient arrives, and but there is a 30 minutes remaining in first in first patient, so the second patient is waiting for his number. At 9 a.m. the treatment of first patient is completed and the first patient departs, and third patient arrives. Then second patient is in the clinic, and the uh, remaining time is still 15 minutes, so the patient number 3 is on waiting. And likewise up to 12 p.m. there is 7 patient, remaining time 30, and 8 patient is waiting. So at the end uh, in that table the patient number, arrival and service start and waiting minutes are given. Patient numbers are 1 from 1 to 8. Arrival timing is from 8 to 11:30, and service start 8 and end at 12:30. So total waiting minutes are 285. The average waiting time was 285 divided by 8, that is the 35 upon 625 minutes. So this is all about the simulation. Thank you.